前菜の刺身のサラダで俺はすでに確信してたね。
Alright, everybody, welcome back to some more Umineko When They Cry, also known as the visual novel where Kinzo sims for Beatrice harder than I sim for One Piece. Hopefully I pronounced her name correctly now. I'm gonna start trying to pronounce her name correctly. I've said that last part as well. And yeah, last time I'm pretty sure we just started the meal or something, right? Like we just started eating and you can tell Battler's already complimenting the meal, or at least the meal has arrived. But other than starting the meal, we had the whole Kinzo backstory, right? We learned how my man got miraculously lucky and made some smart decisions, to be fair, to help make the Ushiyome family as successful as they are. And yeah, we're just basically continuing on from that. After learning a bit about Kinzo's past and stuff like that, we are now continuing and seeing what happens from here on out, I guess. Let's see how they enjoy the meal, the lunch. Even though they call it dinner, but it's lunch because it's like 1 p.m. So yeah, I'd say let's get right into it. Let's not waste too much time talking in the beginning here. Here we go.
幸田さんは大したシェフだぜ。しかも魚は近海で取れたやつだろ。スーパーの刺身とはわけが違ったぜ。
Damn.
おいおいよせよバトラー。
He's complimenting the chef. What is wrong with you, Rudolph? You can't compliment the chef who made this good food.
育ちがバレちまうだろうが。
Fair. Oh man, okay, wait. I think I need to fix my mic. Let's see. Yeah, I think this will be good. Wait. Apologies about this. I should have made these adjustments before actually starting. I think that should be good. Your upbringing will be exposed. Dude, you weren't rich like the rest. God damn it, man. Everyone let out the big laugh. Hey, I'll let out the big laugh too, to be fair. Damn it. You say that even though you love those cheap pubs.
僕も仕事の都合で珍しいところで食事をすることもあるけど、それらと比べてもこれはかなりのものだよ。ゴ田さんは多分その道じゃ少しは知られた人だったんじゃないかな。
He was a hotel guy, serviceman, right? So I guess he was probably pretty good at chefing.
よくは知らねえんだけどよ。老舗ホテルでのれん分けだか派閥の分裂だかややこしいことがあってよ。そのトラブルで辞めざるを得なくなっちまったんだってさ。それでその時偶然おふくろが使用人の求人を出してたわけなんだよ。
Let's go! So Natsuhi brought him in. Let's go, Natsuhi. I mean, still don't like how she treats the servants, but I'm glad, she got the big boy Yagoda for these awesome meals. But at the same time, maybe because of the Natsuhi curse, Gora ended up being a real piece of crap as well by letting Shannon take the blame for the meal arriving late. I'm not a fan I'm not a fan of Gora for doing that. It's not something I'm easily gonna forgive. Like Shannon didn't do anything wrong. We respect the servants out here, and Gora should have taken the blame, but he can get his reputation messed up, so he sent Shannon to take the hit. Unfortunate. I stand with Shannon personally. As Gora cleared away the empty plates, he began to recount his own eventful past, never losing his smile.
世の中というのは難しいものです。しかし、そのおかげでこうして今日、後宮家で再び料理人として腕を振るう機会を賜ることができました。大勢の方の笑顔も嬉しいですが、お仕えすると決めた限られた方々にだけ喜んでいただくために繊細なお仕事ができるのもとても楽しいことでございます。これもすべて機会をくださった奥様のおかげです。
Madame Natsuhi. Goda-san respectfully bowed his head towards Aunt Natsuhi.
応募のあった中でゴーダが一番腕が良かったからです。客観的判断に基づくもので市場はありませんので感謝には及びません。
Bro, this game is like giving me more and more reasons. Sorry, visual novel. It's giving more and more reasons to hate her, yo. Like, she could have just said, no problem, you're an excellent chef and an excellent servant, or something, right? Like, thanks a lot for all the work you do for us. But nah, she went like, you're just like the best among all the applicants. You know, you're not. Don't think I actually like you or anything. It was just purely rejective. No, what is wrong with you, Natsuhi? I can see why your daughter doesn't like you now. I can definitely see it. That is no way to treat your servant. I don't care if if you're paying him. You know, come on now. Be respectful. What is this? There's no need to thank me. I didn't do it on personal feelings. You're just the best I could find. I'm done. I'm done with her. You know, like she needs to do some big stuff to make me forgive her. Because right now she's down in the gutter. Like her and Eva, down there. Like yeah. Bad people. What is this about? Oh man, why does Aunt Natsuhi always have to speak so frankly? Exactly! She could have just said thank you or no problem or like, you know, I appreciate your service. Just anything like that. But nah, she had to be all like, about it. Frick her. Don't like it. I don't like it. If only she spoke more gently, she might give off a different impression. Maybe. Hey, the other servants. Shannon and Kumasawa entered from the hallway with a serving cart.
失礼いたします。
それでは本日のデザートに移らせていただきます。
Goda-san and the others laid out the beautifully adorned dessert. I guess it's true when they say you have another stomach for desserts. I thought that being fed all that delicious food had totally filled me up. But as soon as I laid eyes on the dessert, my stomach started yelling, "More!" I shouldn't like desserts. Fun fact. I don't like. Whenever like I finish a meal, well, I don't typically eat desserts. You know, when I make food for myself. But when whenever I've been in places where they offer a meal and then a dessert, I've always just been like, I'll eat the meal, like I'll eat a tiny bit of the dessert, but I don't want it. I'm actually don't want it. Not because I'm not hungry for it, but I actually just don't like desserts in general. There are rarely any desserts that I actually enjoy eating. But also, I don't know. I wouldn't say I'm necessarily a picky eater either, though. I wouldn't say I am. Like I'm not. I won't eat everything, but I'm also not like super picky, you know. Like I can eat some stuff, like various different stuffs, right? But I also will say no to some stuff at the same time, you know. It depends. So I wouldn't say I'm picky, but like I won't say I'm open to anything either, you know, open to any sort of food. So there's that, you know. Hey, little info about me, I guess. I don't know much about desserts, but this looked really good. Oh yeah, because you're not rich like the others, you haven't eaten as many desserts. To be fair, me neither. I don't eat desserts all the time. Luckily, desserts is not something you're supposed to eat all the time. That's good. Because I would not be able to handle eating desserts every time I have dinner. Yikes. A white pudding-like substance was garnished with 2 shades of red sauce. See, like pudding, right? I know pudding's a One Piece character. But I know it's also like Beerus's favorite food, or, you know, from Earth, because he's not from Earth. It's his favorite food and everything. I don't like pudding. Hot take, I mean, you call it a hot take, I don't know, whatever. I don't like pudding, for example. Like, if you gave me pudding, I'd eat it. That's the thing. That's why I say that, like, I'm not a super picky eater either. It's like I'll eat it. You know, I'm not gonna be like disgusting. Nah. I'll eat it, right? But I'm not gonna be like super excited to eat it. It's just there. It's just there. I don't love it. Like, it's not my favorite food or anything. It's there. I'll eat it. I won't hate it. You know, I'll move on. But you know, in moderate amounts, obviously. But yeah, pudding is a good example. Pudding, like, something is a good example of like desserts that, like, I don't love it. It's just, I don't need it. I don't need to eat it. You know, if I can go years without eating pudding just fine personally. But at the same time, I'm not gonna be super against eating it either. I'm not like super picky about it. So, 2 shades of red sauce. Ooh. And elegant rose petals adorn the dish. Right, because rich people eat roses. When you dine on such magnificent food as this, first it is distributed in front of everybody, and then the chef takes a moment to extol the virtues of his creation. Until he has finished, as a rule, you don't touch the food. Ah, okay, right. So this is like rich people respect. This is the way of respecting the chef. However, Maria, who had no experience with these ceremonious rules, got excited by this beautiful and delicious looking dessert and jumped into the fray as soon as it was placed before her. And everyone else is gonna laugh at her or something? To be fair, you say Maria's not experienced with this, doesn't she come here like once a year? To be fair, coming here once a year doesn't really... Yeah, that doesn't really teach you this necessarily. It might, but not necessarily. If you eat it, if you're in these occasions multiple times a year, then yeah, sure, she should have learned it by now. Auntie Rosa scolded her, calling it bad manners, but George responded by saying, "No, it's alright." Hey, I love the dessert! The wrong one? What does she mean by the wrong one? How is it wrong? How is food wrong? Maria exclaimed as she sampled the 2 colored sauces.
なんだと？当たりと外れがあるのかよ。よし、俺も味見をしてやるぜ。
Come on, guys, let the chef finish talking about the meal he's created. Apparently the 2 sauces were one sweet and one sour. So you're supposed to eat them together, I guess? With the pudding thing? And despite it being bad manners, I also stuck my little finger in and licked it. Yeah, that is totally bad manners. Whoa, one of them was sour enough to make you pucker up. If it were yellow, I'd have suspected lemon, but I couldn't guess what kind of sourness would be red. Sour and it's red? I decided to ask Shannon, who was putting away the serving cart behind us.
Shannon ちゃん、この酸っぱいのは何のソースだい？
She doesn't know. No, don't ask her. Oh, that's embarrassing. No. That's embarrassing. You should not. Don't ask her that. Shannon Chan hesitated to speak because she doesn't know. And if she doesn't have the answer, oh, you're gonna embarrass her in front of everyone again. No. I stand for Shannon. Sir, watch, Natsuhi's gonna get mad at her again, and I'm gonna feel bad for Shannon, and I'm gonna get even more angry at Natsuhi. Maybe she was just setting the table and doesn't really know. She's hesitating a bit much for that, though. Did I ask something wrong? I don't think she knows, and she can't admit that she doesn't know, because she's supposed to know. You know, she's a servant, and she can't embarrass herself in front of everybody. You know this, Battler. Or did they use something that we'd be better off not knowing about? There's actually poison in there. It was all true. While Aunt Natsuhi acted as though she had a headache, Kumasawa-san, who was sitting the other side of the table, began to laugh with a ho 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 ho.
何の材料を使っていると思いますか？
Wow.
驚きますよ。
What? It's a red sauce. I don't get it. What could be made? What could it be made out of that will shock me?
全然わかんねえぜ。
What? Oh, like the rose petals is made of frozen? How does that even work?
というか、熊沢のばあさんがそういう笑い方すると不気味でならねえぜ。
Yeah, I feel like she's making this red sauce seem like something a little creepier than what it should be.
で、何なんだよ、正体は。
What is it? Why is she? What's gonna shock me?
内緒ですよ。
Alright, Kumo-san, tell me. Chiyo, Kumo-san, tell me. Just me. Psst, yeah, you tell me.
お耳を拝借。
Alright, come here. Shh, tell me. Don't tell everyone else. Just me and you, Kumosawa. What is it? Kumosawa-san leaned across from the other side of the table. She'd asked to borrow my ears, so I leaned forward too. She must be on like the on his front, but to the right as well, right? Or to the left, because this visual novel doesn't know what it's talking about. But she must be to the front and to one of his sides, so he has to lean a little bit, and so does she. I'll lean forward too. Their interest caught Jessica, George, Aniki, and of course Maria also put their ears closer. What is it? What is it? Tell us. Tell us. Oh, tell us. Oh, tell us. Oh. Nani? What is it? Hayaku! Tell me.
この酸っぱいのはですね。
Well, it's gonna be something lame. It's not gonna shock me, is it?
実はお魚のサバの絞り汁ですよ。
I knew it was gonna be something lame. I knew it. Man, I was expecting something good. Like, I was expecting it to be something like... I don't know. It's not good. I mean, that's pretty disgusting to be fair, but... Apparently that shocked them, sure. It's a bit disgusting, but I thought it was gonna like super shock me. I didn't think it was gonna be something like mackerel. I don't know. Don't be ridiculous, we all thought. Horrified. Only Maria accepted it, nodding with an well, she probably doesn't know what a mackerel is if she's just fine with it.
ほう、サバは酸っぱいよ。
Mackerels are sour? I mean... Maybe? No? I don't know, no? I think I've eaten mackerels before? I don't... Are they... I mean...
絞ったらこうなる。
Everyone's laughing. When Maria started clamoring that mackerel were sour, the adults were unable to contain their laughter.
違うわよ。酸っぱいのはしめ鯖でしょ。
Okay, that makes sense. Auntie Rosa said to Maria in a small voice while turning red. Come on, Rosa, you don't have to turn red. She's a kid. It's fine. She can do dumb stuff. Now I remember it perfectly. Kumasawa-san was always this kind of character, wouldn't she? I think I remember her tricking me about all kinds of things when I was young as well. So it's just vinegar. God damn it. But even then, the squeezed mackerel thing did not shock me. Amongst them, all of them, the most painful must have been that one. That flimsy black stuff you get in Chinese food. Kikurage mushrooms. She told me it was penguin meat and went all around school like a smartass telling everyone, didn't I? Bro, freaking penguin meat. I've never eaten it, but now I want to try. Is it actually edible? Penguin meat.
熊沢のばあちゃん、相変わらずだな。マリアが信じちゃうだろ
she's starting to believe she's the one. Matrix. Oh man, fun fact, I watched that movie for the first time 2 months ago. I had never seen it in my life before, like 2 months ago. Not in preparation for Matrix Resurrections. I did not even watch Matrix Resurrections. That came out like less than a month ago, actually. That came out on like around Christmas time, didn't it? Yeah, that's less than a month ago. I didn't watch it. I didn't watch Matrix 2 or 3 either, to be fair. I only watched the first one with a group of friends. It was pretty solid, pretty good. 1999, but it holds up well for me, for my standards. I don't know, I liked it a lot. I mean, I could tell some things from that it was, you know, it's an older movie, right? It's not like super modern. You can tell. Yeah, it was a good movie though. Yeah, but Mario's beginning to believe it's a joke, you know. Freaking Neo, the Matrix, you know. Haha, I'm funny, right? Okay, let's keep going.
冗談ですよ。今からゴーダさんがソースの正体を教えてくれますからね。
So it's not vinegar. Actually, wait, I'm dumb. Why would they serve vinegar to kids? Yeah, no, they wouldn't do that, would they? Like, you can't be serving vinegar to Maria. What are you doing? I'm dumb for thinking that. Goda-san looked a little put out from having his masterpiece laughed at in such a strange way. But after clearing his throat once, he introduced the dessert to us.
それではデザートのご説明をさせていただきます。本日はご来賓の皆様が大層お気に入りでございましたバラの庭園にちなみましてパンナコッタをローズガーデン風に仕上げてみました。散らしてございますバラの花びらは当家の庭園より先ほど採取してきたものでございます。
Alright, so what's the red stuff? It can't be roses, right? It can't be liquefied roses. Ugh.
ソースはストロベリーとローズヒップの2色の赤をご用意しました。
Rose hip, is that the red sauce or is it strawberry? Or I guess there's two. No, yeah, there's two red sauces. Strawberries aren't really sour. No, they're not. I guess rose hip has to be the sour one.
ストロベリーの甘味とローズヒップの酸味を交互にお楽しみになってください。
Okay, what the hell's a rose hip? I'm gonna look up rose hip. Is it more rich people food? Or am I just too dumb and I've never heard of it? Because I know strawberries are not sour. Rose hip fruit? What? I swear to God, I've never eaten this in my life. I'm looking at Google images right now. I've never eaten this in my life. Whoa. Rose hip syrup? What? What? The health benefits of rose hips? Maybe. I don't think I've ever read this in my life. Alright, I'm reading this from Wikipedia. The rose hip, also called rose haw and rose hep, is the accessory fruit of the various species of rose plant. It is typically red to orange, but ranges from dark purple to black in some species. Nutrition facts per 100 grams or per 1 cup. Alright, 1 cup. Freaking Americans. 127 grams. 162 calories per 100 grams. Okay. 100 grams of freaking of a fruit. That's a lot. That's a lot of rose hip. 162 calories. Interesting. Okay. Oh wow, there's a vegan bistro in Vilnius, Lithuania. It's closed right now. Opens at 11 a.m. There's also takeaway. It's vegan. I think I've said that. 4.7 stars. People like this. Oh, there's rose hip in my city as well. Oh, this is rated 4.3 though. Nice. Vilnius. I'm sure that's the capital of Lithuania, right? Let's not waste our time. We know what rose hip is now. Well, vaguely, kind of. I don't think I've ever eaten it in my life. I'll be honest. But cool.
なお花びらは観賞用となっておりますので、避けてからお召し上がりくださいませ。
Now, what are you on about? Eat the rose petals. Actually eat them. That's the way to go.
それではどうぞお楽しみください。
What do they say in Japanese when they're about to eat? Oh, I know, I remember. They say like "itadakimasu" or something like that. Right? That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna say that and then start eating. Or maybe they say that before the meal. Like, like now that it's dessert, they've already said that, so there's no point in saying it again. I don't really know how that works. Ah man, I almost want to applaud before I've even eaten it. So are they gonna say like the itadakimasu thing, or did they only say that before like the actual dinner? They call it dinner, it's lunch. But it's like when you take medicine, you know how it seems to work better when you've read the instructions. No, I don't know. What? Thanks to Goda-san elaborating on the details of this dessert, I feel like he's knocked it up another notch. Seriously, should you call him meticulous or just talented? The dessert was probably planned from the beginning, but he took a cue from our stopping in front of the rose garden earlier today, and displayed an incredibly timely awareness of the season by just adding a few rose petals from that garden. This combination of sweet and sour was also exquisite. If it was just sweet, you just get used to it and become bored halfway through. But by bringing in the sour sauce at that point, you get a really vivid taste. And then, once you return to the sweet sauce, all of the sourness in your mouth is replaced with an enjoyable sweetness again. I'm sure everyone else felt the same way. Well, maybe. Not everyone feels the same way, bro. Every time Goro-san passed by one of the seats, someone praised the taste and his creation. He just... Yeah, he just wants people to flex on people. That's why he's walking around. He wants to be praised. He wants all the attention. Look at his chin! Look at his chin! I'm still not a big fan of Goro. For what he did to Shannon. Still not a fan.
相変わらず見事です。お客様をおもてなしするに値します。
恐れ入ります。奥様、ご存知ですか？ローズヒップには頭痛に効く効果もあるそうですよ。
Ah, so it's like a double entendre. It's actually not. I don't think that's how you're supposed to use that phrase. It's like rose hip, haha, but it's also because she's supposed to help her with her headaches. Ah, frick.
奥様に特にお気に入りいただけるかと思い、特別にご用意させていただきました。
Yeah, so that's what he meant earlier, that this was gonna help with her headache. Damn, Gora thought like 10, I don't know, 10 minutes into the future? A couple hours into the future? I don't know, 10 days into the future? Maybe he's been planning this meal for 10 days? Because he knows she has headaches and wants to help her out. Damn, but genius.
So.
She doesn't look. Why do you not look happy about that? He cares about your health? What's she gonna say? What type of clownery is she gonna say?
ありがとう。
Oh, okay, she actually said thank you. But why does she look so displeased then? I feel like that's a wrong character expression to show. If she's gonna show if she's gonna say thank you, I feel like you should show like character smiling, like her smiling while saying thank you. Then it would have been more fitting, in my opinion. But okay, she looks displeased.
ほら言ったでしょ、夏姫さん。
See, that's the expression they should have showed.
ローズヒップは頭痛に効くって。
Ah, she already knew it was rose hip before everything started.
みたいね。聞くといいんだけど。
Maybe you need classes. I don't know, at least that was how it was for me. I had headaches for so long, for a couple of months, and then I was like, damn, what's happening? And then I got glasses, found that I actually don't have the best vision, and that was what was causing the headaches for so many months, and that fixed everything. This happened like 6 years ago, so not any time recently this happened, but that's how it fixed it for me. Then I stopped having headaches regularly, at least.
ゴーダさん、あんたには惚れるで。なあ、後であんたの待遇を聞かせてや。無理ならあんたの欲しい年収指立ててくれるだけでもええやで。あんたの腕が この島だけで独占されとるのは人類の食文化に対する冒涜や。その腕わしの会社で振るってお客の皆さんを喜ばせてみる気はないかのう。
This guy's really thinking about business all the time, huh?
秀吉さん
Cross is like, stop, I'm gonna stop you right there, man. I own him. Get out of here.
うちのゴーダを引き抜かれるのです
I own him. It's ours.
これは困った。ゴーダの待遇をもっと良くしないと引き抜かれてしまいそう
そうした方がいいわね。じゃないと引き抜かれて3食が熊沢さんのサバ料理にされちゃうわよ。
これは手厳しゅうございます。
I wasn't expecting Kumasawa to get hit like that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, Eva. That's a low blow.
すっかり根に持たれてしまいました。
Ooh, do they have some rivalry for something? Did something happen between them? Ooh. Okay, everyone else take it, you know, it's a funny thing, but maybe they're bickering about something for real. Everyone let out a huge laugh. Yeah, I can tell! According to Jessica, Kumasawa-san's mackerel jokes were a type of running gag. And our parents had long since gotten used to it. Kumasawa-san often claimed that mackerel contained precious nutrients that could do things such as prevent aging and make people smarter. Damn! Mackerels are that potent. It seemed that, well, it couldn't stop the outward signs of aging. It helped prevent aging on the inside. That's another low blow from the narrator or battler, whoever's supposed to be commenting this. I guess it's battler. That's another low blow. At least you're thinking it and say that out loud, because that's wow. Since she was still healthy enough to tell these kinds of jokes at her age, that benefit must be the real thing.
それでは失礼いたします。夕食にはふるってたくさんのサバ料理をお召し上がりいただきますので、どうぞご期待くださいませね。
But what you guys were just eating right now was also called dinner. So you're gonna eat 2 dinners. Makes sense? Or you could have just called what you're eating right now lunch or brunch or whatever, and called what you're eating later for dinner. But that's just me.
期待してるよ。今晩はしめ鯖でキュッとしゃれ込みたいぜ。
Vinegared mackerel. Well, can't be giving that to Maria, can you?
それは素敵ね。
Nope! Rosa's like, that sounds wonderful. I'll give that to my daughter all the time. No problem. She can drink, you know, she can drink away tonight. I mean, to be fair, there's vinegared mackerel and then there's proper drinking alcohol. That's different, to be fair.
ついでに日本酒の美味しいのも出てこないかしら。
Yeah, I'll give sake to, or sake to my daughter. Yeah. Nah, it's fine. I trust Rosa to know what she's doing. It's fine. She's still the most respectable and best character. Nothing stopping that from being the case. Love Rosa. Let's go. She's the best.
ございますよ。六軒島名物のサバ焼酎なるものがございまして。
Mackerel liquor? Alright, very funny. Very funny. She's just continuing the joke from earlier. And everyone found it funny. Kumasawa-san, together with Shannon, bowed and pushed the serving cart away. Amusingly, Goda-san, who looked just as though his stock had been stolen from him, explained very seriously what tonight's dinner would actually be. Explained very seriously that tonight's dinner would actually be called steak. Oh. Oh, Gora, chill. It's a joke. Kumasawa's joking. We get it. You're making the food because you're the master man. But calf steak. Interesting. I'm gonna look up how that looks like as well on Google. Sorry for stop the parts to Google a lot of stuff to this time, but you know, as you can imagine, I haven't eaten a lot of rich people food throughout my life. Oh, that looks good. That looks real good. That looks really good, yeah. Damn. Damn, okay, fine. Good. Fair play. Fair play, Gora. You rich people, you making these guys some real rich people food. Let's keep going.
熊沢さん、さっきはありがとうございました。
Yeah, Kumasawa saved Shannon. Hey, thank Kumasawa. Ayo, like she's still very weird and creepy, but like she still saved servant Shannon, and I stand for servant rights. So let's go. As she pushed the serving cart, Shannon bowed her head very deeply.
なんもお礼を言われることなんてありません。
Kumasawa was like, I know what it feels like to be in your situation, so I just wanted to, you know, help out, you know, another fellow servant that used to be young like me at some point. Well, that is young like I used to be at some point, is what I should have said. Kumasawa played dumb, but it was no accident that she had thrown Shannon a lifeline. This is true. Back when Battler had asked for the details of the dessert, Shannon had unfortunately hesitated. I guess because she didn't know? There may have been several ways to dodge the question, but all of them should have been delivered deftly. But I don't know, like, I don't think Shannon's good at that. But did she hesitate because she didn't know? Did she hesitate because, like, she wasn't 100% sure or something? Shannon, who hesitated when hard pressed for a response, was always suffering because of the small weakness. Right. If only Shannon, like Gora, had a little of the craft and need to skillfully shake off a mistake, her days would be a little more comfortable. Yeah. I feel bad for her, yo. She's trying her best. Not everyone is Gora. Also known as a piece of crap who who lets the other servants take the hit for a mistake he's done. Just saying. This weakness was especially unfortunate considering how flawlessly she could handle her work. Of course, there were those who well understood Shannon's meek nature and her inability to remember to gloss over her mistakes. Which is why Kumasawa came to her aid without hesitation.
さっき源氏さんが午後のシフトに変更があるとおっしゃってましたよ。確かシャノンさんは夕方までお休みがもらえたと思いました。羨ましい。
That's probably something we need to keep to remember, right? You guys are gonna break until this evening. Okay.
すみません。シフト表を確認していませんでした。
When she says you guys, I'm guessing Shannon and Cannon. Interesting.
そうそう。オーブンでこれからちょっとサバを焼こうと思ってるんですよ。できたらお休みの前にちょっと手伝ってくれると嬉しいですね。はい。
喜んでお手伝いさせていただきます。
She'll be delighted to help. To Shannon, Kumasawa was like a mother among the servants. Okay. Is there going to be another... Never mind. The dining hall needed to be cleaned up, so we were chased out. Instead, tea would be served in the parlor. Oh my god, didn't you just have dessert? Now we're gonna have tea? God damn, rich people, bro. They make such a big deal out of eating food. First we gotta set up the table. Then we gotta sit down. Then we gotta wait 30 minutes for the head of the house to come by. Then we gotta bring the appetizer. Then we gotta have them explain how what the appetizer is. Then we're gonna eat the appetizer. Then they're gonna bring in the main dish. Then we're gonna explain the main dish. Then we're gonna eat the main dish. Then we're gonna bring in the dessert. Then we're gonna explain the dessert. Then we're gonna eat the dessert. Then we're gonna get kicked out of the dining hall, sit down on some couches, talk, and wait for tea to be served. God damn! I swear to God, they spend like, you know how you're supposed to spend like, I don't know, like a third of the day sleeping, a third of the day going to work, and a third of the day in, you know, free time. That's like, you know, typical day schedule distribution. Freaking these guys, I swear to God, it's like a third. Well, I mean, I say a third of their work. It's currently like, you know, they're in an island. They're not really working right now. They've taken free, but they've taken some free time. But it's for them. It's like a third of the day working, a third of the day sleeping, and then like a third of the day is supposed to be 8 hours, right? So it's like, and then 5 hours a day or 6 hours on just eating and tea, and then 2 hours or 3 hours free time. I swear to God, they spent like 2.5 hours on this little dinner alone. Holy crap! And now they're getting tea as well. God damn! Wow! It went from like 12 a.m. or p.m. to 1:30 p.m. That was the entire meal. That took so long. All right, let's just keep moving. It seemed that they would be preparing the black tea that Auntie Rosa had bought for Aunt Nazi. Right, to help with her headaches. It does help with headaches, yeah. I've drunk black tea before when I had a headache. It does actually help. So, Rosa, of course, she knows what she's doing. Respect Rosa, best character. We love Rosa out here. Maria insisted that she also wanted to drink the black tea, but was rejected by the old bastard who told her and the rest of us kids to go play outside. You kids go outside and play.
バトラ君、みんなで表に散歩に行かないかい？
Alright, sure.
バラでも見に行ったらえ
え。Hey, you kids, go look at the roses. Bye!
でも天気には十分注意するんやで。空はまだ明るいが、天気予報は降る降ると繰り返しちょる。
Rain, huh? Okay. The beach? Isn't that supposed to be exclusively for Kinzo? I don't think we get passage over there, Maria, unfortunately.
あら、素敵じゃない？砂浜で遊ぶなんて普段はなかなかできないものね。
Sandy Beach! Do we get permission to go to the beach though? From Kinzo? Are we just gonna ignore Kinzo and go anyway?
そっか。よし、じゃあみんなで浜辺でも行こうぜ。
Alright, beach time. You know, every freaking anime style thing needs that beach time, so let's go. Alright, let's go to the beach.
マリア、服を濡らさないようにするのよ。靴もよ。
濡らさない。
Get wet. Oh!
素直で可愛い。バトラ君、マリアちゃんの面倒ちゃんと見てあげてね。
Wait. Why am I so... Oh, right, she's supposed to be my stepmom. I forgot. I was like, wait, were you telling me to keep an eye out for her? Hey, George is there too, and Jessica. I'm like, oh, right, it's Kitty. Yeah. I completely forgot. She's a character that doesn't like appear too much, I feel like, compared to the others. I don't know, she hasn't done much, like, character driving moments to me. But okay, Kitty exists, y'all. It's my stepmom. Remember.
Oh yeah, 任せろ。
Oh yeah, look at me. I got this.
ほう。お前もキリエに頼まれると素直で可愛いじゃねえか。
Hey Rudolph. Hey, yeah. You don't want this smoke.
たまには俺の言うことも素直に聞いてみろよ。
You don't deserve to be listened to obediently. I don't even look like you, dude. We don't look like each other, bro. I probably look like my mom or something.
まっぴらごめんだぜ。行こうぜみんな。ほらほら。
Stinky dad. Alright, the children flew out of the parlor. They were replaced by Genji, who pushed the serving cart in and prepared the black tea. Let's go, Genji! The parlor was filled with a sublime aroma which entertained everyone while they waited to appease their thirst.
ルドルフのところは家族仲がいいじゃないか。良いことだ。
Not really. No, we don't. We don't get... we get along with each other just as much as you get along with Jessica. So, not really, no. We don't get along. Me and my dad are not on good terms, just like you and Jessica are not on good terms. So, yeah. Seems to be like Maria might get on good terms with Rosa though, because Rosa's actually a sick freaking mother. I'm telling you, Rosa's awesome. Rosa's awesome. And I guess technically George gets along with his parents as well, but George is like an adult now, so he doesn't really need to be on parents' watch no more, does he? I mean, I get that we're 18 as well, me and Jessica, but...
よせよ。兄貴のところには負けるぜ。
No, they don't. Them and Jessica are totally dysfunctional. Him, Natsuhi and Jessica are... Maybe him and Natsuhi work, but with their daughter, nah. But you and Kirie also work, you know? They don't work with me.
そうよ。
No, Ev, don't come here like you don't have the best son, or like you don't have the best relationship with your son out of them all. Come on now, you got George.
ジェシカちゃん、本当に可愛らしく育ったじゃない。これも夏日姉さんの教育の賜物ね。
What? She's not, don't she? I don't like you, Eva. I don't like... She's gonna make fun of Natsuhi again. Although I don't like Natsuhi myself, but I don't like how she teases her all the time.
どうも。
Okay, she took it well, okay. Natsuhi answered coldly. With that, the conversation halted and the parlor became silent. Possibly because he couldn't stand it anymore, Hideyoshi broke the silence while performing an exaggerated gesture.
しかし、成長は早いもんやで。いつまでも子供だと思っとったが、図体はみるみるでかくなり、いつの間にか大人の仲間入りや。
Okay, but you've gotta be an idiot to say, I thought they'd be kids forever. What are you on about, mate? They're obviously not gonna be kids forever. Were you a kid forever when you were a kid? Exactly. What you're saying makes no sense.
バトラ君なんか見違えたで。
Well, I don't know, baby, because we haven't seen each other in 6 years. Damn! That's crazy to think about, isn't it?
体は大きくなりましたけど、まだ子供です。
Hey, okay, I'm not about to have my stepmom talk about me like this. What is this?
うちの主人も未だに子供ですけれど。
Then why did you marry him?
子供と大人の境ってどこなのかしらね。
Rosa, the only one with some sensible words. I know, right? That's like, I still love Rosa, man. Like, where is the border? Where is it? I mean, is it when you're 18? Like, that's the typical one they say. But I know in the US you can't drink until you're what, 21? So wait a minute. Now that I think about it, when in the US you can drink, you can't drink before you're 21, but you can drive when you're 18. Interesting. That's interesting to me. More. I wonder, how about this? Do you have to be 21 to get a gun as well in the US? Because I know it's legal to own a gun in the US. I think you probably do have to be 21. No way! No freaking way! Are you allowed to own a gun in the US at a younger age than you're allowed to drink? No way! Ain't no way! I think we can all agree owning a gun is a lot more life-threatening than drinking. Although both are pretty bad. But if you can own a gun at 18 or at an age that is younger than 21 in some states in the United States, then that's kind of wild, yo. That's wild. I mean, okay, I don't want to get into politics right now. Let's not get into politics, okay? But just say, Rosa brings up a good point. Is what I was getting from this. It's like a good question. Well, where is the border I don't think there really is a border. I think it's more like a range, and then people choose more or less. I think some people choose to feel like adults already when they're 16, while others don't truly feel like they're adults until they're in their 30s. Really, I remember my teacher in religion, my religion teacher, um, when she because we also had religion, but we also had a bit of philosophy. And so she was like talking about the border between kids and adults, and or like child and adult, and that. And she's middle aged, right? She's in her 40s. She's in her 50s actually, I think. By now she's in her 50s. When she taught taught me, she was, I think, in her 40s. Anyway, but she said that like uh, she first asked us what do you think the border between child and adult is? And I think most people answered 18 because that's the law says that's when you officially become an adult. But she also said that what do you guys think of what do you guys think of yourself? I mean, this was back in high school, so I was like 15 or 16 at the time, and most people around me were also 15 or 16. We were around that age, right? So she asked us that, and I'm pretty sure before she even like read out loud like what all of us thought about our age or about what we are, a child or an adult, right? I mean, we're 15, so she guessed, or she said that most of y'all probably think of yourself as children. I highly doubt that any of you guys are going to think of yourself as adults, unless I think some people probably put in joke answers adult, but everyone basically raised their hands of saying, oh yeah, I'm a child now, right? When she asked us, everyone raised their hand like, yeah, I'm a child. But when she asked if any of us felt like an adult, nobody really raised their hand at all. So she said that like, I guarantee you, probably in like 10 years, if she asked the same question, you guys will probably raise your hand at adult or something like that. I think, I mean, 10 years, when you're 16, that's 26. So by 26, she said like, most of y'all will probably raise your hand saying you're an adult. But she also said that she remembers 20 years ago for her. She remembers 20 years ago, like in the late 90s, early 2000s, when she was around 25. She remembers there was like a time where I was in a certain place in life, and I was around 25 years old. And even though I had been an adult for several years before then, there was like a specific time where I was in a specific situation in life where I was like, you know what? That's it. I'm an adult now. There was a certain point when she was like, "Yeah, I'm an adult now. I'm doing adult-like stuff. I'm working. I'm paying taxes. I'm doing adult. Like I'm a proper adult now." And she said that before then, even though she had been recognized as an adult by society in general, she didn't see herself as one until she was that like 25 years old age. So she said that like you might not feel like an adult right away, but it takes time, and you might hit that one spot. You might achieve that one area where like you might achieve some. You might get to that one point in life where you'll just cut off your childlike ties and be like, yeah, I'm an adult now, and you still act childlike even if you're an adult. It's not like that's impossible. I mean, happens all the time. You get to have fun. It's not like you're not allowed to have fun, but and do childlike stuff. But yeah, I'm not 25 yet. I don't know if you guys are watching this or 25 yet or not. I don't really care. That's not the point of this. But maybe in a few years when I am 25, maybe I'll have that same reaction of just like, you know what? Yeah, hell yeah, now I'm a full adult. Because in many ways, people will say your teenage years are like your in-between years from child to adult, and once you're like 20, you're an adult. But I feel like, I don't know, because people in their 20s still go to like college and university and stuff, right? So they might still feel like they're in their in-between years. between child and adult, even in college, even if they start growing beards or whatever it is they're doing, or in university like me. So it definitely varies a lot from person to person whether they feel like an adult or not. But in general, yeah. I mean, by the time you're 30, you probably should just straight up go, yeah, I'm an adult now. I mean, you can't go like, yeah, I'm a child now. I'm 30, but I'm still a child. Like, nah, man, you've been on Earth for 30 years. You've existed for 30 years. Get out. You're not a child. You're like over 10 years too late to be saying that. So, yeah, I went on for a lot longer than I thought I would, just based off Rosa asking where the border between child and adult is. I went on a whole ramble there, but I hope you guys enjoyed that anyway. If you skipped to when I start off again, that would be funny, you know, because you're like, oh my god, he's gonna start rambling about this stuff for, I don't know, several minutes. So I'm just gonna skip to when he continues the story again. And if you did do that, that's fair enough. But I just wanted to put some input on this. Yeah.
私、未だに大人になったって自覚が持てない。
Okay, now you're in your, I don't know how old she is, but you have a kid. You have a whole kid. You might not feel like you've grown up, but you gotta go like you're an adult, I feel like. I mean, I'm not as old as she is, right? Rosa's older than me for sure, but but I mean, I don't know what it feels like to be as old as her, but like, I feel like at that point I'm like, yeah, I'm an adult now. Like, I might not feel like I've grown up, but I would have to feel like I'm an adult. Besides, out of everyone sitting here in these couches, she is the most grown-up person. I'll tell you what, Rosa is so mature. Bro, Rudolph is nothing. Eva is supposed to be her older sister, is nowhere near as mature as Rosa is. Rosa, don't do yourself like that. You act very much like an adult to me. Rosa, respect. Natsu to me is just like stubborn woman, emo dressed. But you, nah. You act like a proper mature person, I think. That's how I see it. So you might not feel like you've grown up, but like I think you act the most mature out of everyone. Heck, you're even more mature than Kinzo is, and he's an old man. You act more mature than your dad is, and you're the youngest sibling in your family.
情けないじゃない。
Oh, here we go, Crows. Look at his smug face. Bro, wow, don't give me reasons to hate you. Like, I don't hate Cross right now. I think he's whatever, because we barely know anything about him, other than his smug face. But if he starts trashing on Rosa, you know, I'm immediately gonna stand against him. Immediately. Don't talk bad about Rosa. Don't you dare.
一児の母の言うことではない。
Get up. And you think you're an adult, yeah? You think you're an adult by telling people this? You think you're entitled to tell people that? Hey, how's your relationship with your child going, huh, Cross? Frick you! Alright. Jessica, okay, first things first. I've started to stand more with Jessica, because like I said, when Jessica was talking bad about her parents, I said that I gotta meet them first. Because now I'm only seeing one side of the story. I'm only seeing Jessica's side of the story. And maybe it's because I'm a similar age to her, so maybe like I know where she's coming from. But now that I've actually seen her parents and the way they act, yeah, I stand with Jessica. And I stand with Rosa. Hell yeah. That's not okay, man.
そうね。
Oh, Eva, I stand against Eva as well. Frick Eva, frick Kraus, frick Natsuhi. I'm with Rosa, I'm with Jessica, I'm with Cannon and Shannon. Kumasawa is cool too, albeit a bit creepy. Battler, you know, a couple of pervy jokes, but overall he's cool. He's cool. A bit pervy, but he's cool. George, sus, mega sus. I don't trust that guy at all, but he is very mature, to be fair, unlike his parents. Hideyoshi, words of wisdom. Words of wisdom, let it be. Okay, and Maria's Maria. Oh!
私たちももう子供じゃない。
You act like a child, I'll tell you what.
大人同士よ。
No, you're not.
だから感情的にならず、知的な会話をしたいわね。
Yeah, good luck. I wouldn't dare try to hold an intellectual discussion with you, Eva. Nope. When Eva smiled with sharp sarcasm. Everything she says is sarcasm. I hate it. Everything seemed to get more tense. It felt like the smell of the tea that had been prepared so carefully just flew out of the window.
知的な会話なら昔からいつも心がけているじゃないか。
Why did the music just suddenly stop? I don't know, it's creepy. I don't like it when the music stops. The music gives a certain vibe that I like a lot.
お前の嫌味は時に的を外している。
Oh, tell her. Yeah, okay, on this discussion specifically, I stand with Cross. Tell her, freak you, Eva.
昔から変わらない。
昔からいつもですって？あらあら。
あらあら。
その言葉をきれいに放送して、何十年か前のこの部屋に届けてあげたいわね。ねえ、ローザ。
Hey yo, yeah, stop coming after Rosa! Keep fighting him, because both of you are not great people. For me, you know, don't come after Rosa. What is this? Leave Rosa alone. Get your act together. Damn. Watch, Rosa's gonna come back big time. Come on, Rosa. Don't let Eva frick her treat you like this. Oh, look at that face. Oh, she's just like, she's just like, oh my god, I can't deal with this. Not right now. These clowns and these children, they'll never understand me. I'm actually trying to hold intellectual conversations, and these guys, oh, damn. Look at her face. Dude. I like that face. Yeah. That's how you should treat your siblings. All of them are they cannot compare to you, Rosa. Rosa smiled with a vague expression. That does not look like a smile to me. Whether she agreed or disagreed, she knew that she would earn the displeasure of either her brother or her sister. So she said nothing. This visual novel is giving me every reason imaginable to love Rosa more. Like, what is wrong with her? Nothing. She's amazing. She's amazing. She knew that she would get on both of them's bats. Like, she just said nothing. She just, oh my god. Rosa. I'm telling you, Rosa. It was a bit of worldly wisdom she had needed to learn as the youngest sibling. And you know, I'm also the youngest sibling. Me and Rosa, bro, there's a connection. Dude, I'm the youngest sibling in my family, right? We're three siblings. I'm the youngest. She's the youngest, and it's just for us. We know what it's like. Me and Rosa, we know. We learn these worldly wisdoms, bro. Like, these clowns are gonna argue about the dumb stuff, and we're just there like look at her freaking expression. That's me all the time. Rosa, if I ever needed another reason for her to be my favorite character, here we go, y'all. Rosa, we love to see it. We love to see it.
よせよ姉貴。 ガキどもがいない間に本題に入ろうじゃねえか。それこそ知的な話よ。
Okay, Rudolph. Okay. Okay. Setting the tone. As Rudolph glanced over the faces of all present, some let out a slight sigh and some let a small look of resignation cross their face. So I guess because we're now starting with a serious talk, we're not gonna have any music playing. You know, like I like the music. You know, I like it when it gives a vibe. This was the unavoidable true agenda.
去年の時点で余命3ヶ月だったんだ。
Hey, he's looking at us. Finally, we're getting the vibes from music again. Last year, his life expectancy was estimated at about 3 months. Okay, the music is scary though. Why is it like that?
ってことは、すでにマイナス9ヶ月ってことじゃねえか。
That makes no sense, mate. Life expectancy does not mean he has to follow that. I mean, it's impressive that they estimated that he was gonna live for another 3 months, and he's gone for another year. But yeah, -9.
いつお迎えが慌ててすっ飛んでくるかもわからねえ状態ってことだぜ。
Why is the music so creepy? Okay, I want the music that would create vibes, not this. Yes, he could die at any moment, and I'm waiting for it to happen. Now we're gonna have to stop. What's wrong with the music? We're gonna put a stop to old man simping over Beatrice. I think that's how you're supposed to pronounce her name, Beatrice. So I'm ready for that to happen.
当主様は今でも健在でおられます。
Shut up. No, he's not. He's about to die. And we know it. He's gonna die soon.
このような不穏当な話を日も明るいうちからなさろうとするなど、ルドルフさんの正気を疑わざるを得ません。
Oh no. The family are beefing.
だがな、夏日さん。
They're starting to beef.
こういうしょっぱい話はいざことがあってからじゃ遅いんや。今が元気だからこそ余裕あるうちにしとくもんなんやで。
Man, this music is weird. What's gonna happen?
これも財産のエチケットみたいなもんや。
It's true. Hideyoshi with the words of wisdom again. This is a topic that has to be talked about. If he's gonna die soon, you know, he's probably gonna die before next year, right? I mean, we gotta decide what's gonna happen next with the family.
諸君の関心は親父殿のようじゃないか。南條先生、あなたから説明してくださいませんか。彼らもそれをお望みらしい。
Right. And this guy's of course prepared to take over as the head. Nanjo, standing by the window and staring out at the rose garden, let out a single cough when he realized that he was being called.
南條先生、お父様の具合はどんな感じなんですか？
Well, I feel like Rose actually cares because, you know, she's all over. She actually cares. Maybe, I think. I mean, she's not gonna be head anytime soon, considering she's the 4th child. So, what's the point in arguing with the rest of the family? Let's actually care about her father's condition. Let's go, Rosa. We always love Rosa. We stand for Rosa. I'm willing to start a campaign for respecting Rosa. Everyone I'm gonna change my profile picture from on YouTube from the Rocket League logo, from the blue Rocket League logo to Rosa. I'm gonna start the Rosa agenda. Oh god, I probably wouldn't though. I've had the profile picture on since I made the channel for 5 years now. Almost 6 years. I'm gonna change it now just for Rosa. That would be a bit ridiculous, wouldn't it? I wonder if I ever will change my profile picture on YouTube. I've just kinda had it be Rocket League thing, because that's basically what my channel was for the first half of its lifetime, I guess. You know, for the first 3 years-ish of my channel, I was only uploading Rocket League content. And I'm like my channel description says, I upload general gaming content. So in a way, Umineko counts as gaming content. It's not really gaming. I'm more reading than gaming, but technicalities. What? We'll go with that.
まずはじめに私が去年申し上げました余命3ヶ月という言葉が一人歩きをしているようですのでその訂正からいたします。
言われずともわかるわ。余命というのはあくまでも見込みであって約束ではないとおっしゃられるのよね。
Right, and we know. It's hard for doctors to be like, yeah, this guy's gonna die in 21 days, 3 hours, and 56 minutes. You know, like, a doctor isn't gonna be able to do that because a bit of it depends on the person and their body, you know, and stuff like that. Sorry, my arm has like... 1 second, y'all. My arm is... Let's see here. There we go. There you go. I'm good. Yeah, it's a prediction or a promise, right?
さようです。ですから皆さんからたびたびお尋ねを受けますが、いつ亡くなるのかということは決して断言できないことなのです。人の命は体と心に支えられております。
Right, so it's hard to tell exactly when he will pass away. By the way, guys, I'm still wearing my Kingdom Hearts shirt. I don't know if I should mention that or not. I did the laundry of it, so there we go.
体が弱れば危うくもなりますが、それを補う心の強さがあれば、小康状態を維持することもあるのです。
I see. So this guy's sympathy for Beatrice is so strong that he's able to survive. Alright then, if my body ever enters a state of weakness, I want my sympathy for One Piece to be so strong that I'm able to survive to see it end. I pray to be able to see One Piece's ending. Before I die, I gotta see One Piece's ending. I have to. I've been watching it and reading it all my life. I gotta know how this ends. I've been invested for way too long. I have to know.
体はともかく、お心はまだしっかりしていて、意気健康でいらっしゃれるということですね。
It's as if his mind is not ready to die yet.
キリエ、すまんがしばらく黙っててくれ。
Oh! Oh! Damn! Well, I was not expecting that. Rudolph was just like, hey wife, shut up. Shut up. Don't speak. Get out. Why is he telling him to stay quiet? She's just confirming what the doctor is saying.
ごめんなさい。
Okay.
さようです。金蔵さんの体はすっかり病魔に蝕まれております。
Disease.
ましてや、あのような強いお酒をたしなまれ続けては、とても。
崖っぷちなのも酒のせい。流らえてるのも酒のせいか。酒豪の親父らしいな。
それで先生、もちろん見込みで結構なんですけども、お父様、来年の今日まではさすがにどうかしら。
Surely the chances are extremely low, right? Right? I mean, he said 3 months last year. If my man goes on living for another 2 years, I mean, if he lives until this day next year, even though his life expectancy was 3 months a year ago, that's some pretty trash prediction from the doctor. I mean, he's supposed to survive for 3 months, goes on living 24 months. Kind of trash. Then his, according to Rudolph's number of life, he'd been minus 21. Minus 21 months. That makes no sense.
当主様に対してあまりに無礼な質問です。
Oh, new expression from her. Don't care. We're all waiting for him to die. Nazi jumped on Eva, unable to hide her astonished expression. By the way, I don't wish death upon anyone. I said that last part. I'm gonna say it again, just in case. In response, Eva returned a defiant look, but Hideyoshi noticed and tried to smooth things over with a forced smile. Bro, they're beefing.
ああ、夏井さん、カニーナ。エヴァ、お前も少し言葉を選ばんか。
Careful.
ごめんなさい。お父様の容体が気になって仕方なかったもので。
That giggle.
そうですか。それは気づきませんでした。
These two. Oh, they're beefing.
南條先生、聞かせてやってください。
So how long is he gonna live?
父親の寿命を気遣う娘の麗しい家族愛じゃないですか。
Beautiful family love of daughter, worried about her father's lifespan. Totally, that's what's happening here. She totally loves her beloved father. Loves her beloved. Okay. Cross laughed sarcastically, and Eva, smiling sweetly, returned an identical chuckle.
来年までお元気かという質問ですが医者の私としてはとても難しい。
So you gave a life expectancy of 3 months a year ago, and you're telling me that it's still possible for him to be healthy next year? God damn! I mean, holy crap! What the frick?
この小康状態がまだしばらくは続くようにも思いますし、何らかの発作が来ればその時にはどうしようもないかもしれません。何しろ六軒島は孤島です。すぐに救急車が飛んでこれるわけではありません。
Right.
本来ならば本土のしかるべき大病院に入院していただきたいところなのですが。
And you are rich enough. He is rich enough to be able to be hospitalized like that. But I don't think he'd want that, would he? That's not the way he wants to go out.
親父殿は高尚な研究を中断されたくないと仰せだ。
Noble research.
去年無理に連れ出そうとしたのがあだになったらしい。外へ出れば病院に閉じ込められてしまうのではないかとひどくお疑いになられていてな。
That might actually be part of what he's worried about if he gets out of his study.
すっかりこのざまなのだよ。
Of course, Cross is completely fine with that. He's just waiting for his dad to die and take the throne. This is like Game of Thrones. Not I just said take the throne. It's like Game of Thrones. Although they're all the same family. it's like who's gonna take the throne? Except we're all the same family, rather than them being, I don't know, Lancesters or Lannisters, sorry, or the Starks. They're all the same family, just waiting to take the throne.
南條先生の診察は受けておられるの？
親父殿は南條先生には心を許しておられる。
Thinking expression.
機嫌が良ければ診察も受けられるようだがね。
容体を見はするが、薬を勧めようとも入院を勧めようとも聞き入れてくれん。
I see.
本当に見るだけですがな。
お医者嫌いの方もおるもんや。しかし困ったもんだのう。
Nanjo sighed deeply. The purpose of an examination was to determine what medical treatment was appropriate. But he doesn't want medical treatment, so the purpose of the examination just goes to dust. Receiving an examination and not following the advice given made the whole thing pointless. Oh, it made the whole thing pointless. Yeah, exactly.
つまりおさらいすると、相変わらず余命は3ヶ月。
Again.
瀕死のまま。あとどれだけ長らえるか見当もつかねえってことだ。
ルドルフさん。
What did he say wrong? That's his life expectancy. Hey, what's wrong? Frick you, Nazi.
言葉を少し慎まれてはいかがですか?
How? Dad, just be blunt about it. What's wrong? This is serious family discussions.
ああ、すまんね。昔からこういう口の聞き方なんだ。勘弁してくれ。
南條先生のご意見は分かりました。クラウス兄さんから見てどうなの?
Cross, what do you think? Yeah, you look at his smug face. He's like, yeah, I'm ready for him to die. If he dies today, that would be perfect.
実を言うと、南條先生とは異なる意見だね。
You disagree?
とても余命3ヶ月の重病人とは思えないというのが本心だ。
So you think you'll live for longer?
怒鳴り声は相変わらず健在で、いつぶん殴られるかとヒヤヒヤしっぱなしだよ。
So you think you'll live for, maybe not for a year, but definitely longer than 3 months. Okay, interesting opinion.
長男にだけ親父の世話を押し付けるのは実にフェアではないね。
Oh, so that's what this is all about?
来世では俺より後に生まれろよ。さて、話を戻そうぜ。そんなわけで、公正中立なお医者の先生の見解じゃ、いつお隠れになっちまってもおかしくない状態だ。兄貴には悪いが、ここは専門家の意見を採用させてもらうぜ。
Rare case here, but I think I'm gonna have to agree with Rudolph. I think I'd rather agree. Like, yeah, he did seem like he can scream and same for Beatrice still, but Nandro is a doctor, right? I mean, and he doesn't really care about being the head of the family or anything. He's just doing his job. So I'm gonna have to agree with the opinion of an actual doctor, not Krauss, and someone who knows, and someone who's unbiased, unlike Krauss. So there's 2 reasons why you should trust the specialist Nanjo over Krauss, even though Krauss thinks that he has longer to live. So,
となりゃ、決して親父の財産を話し合うことは時期尚早ではないってことさ。
お父様の個人資産はおそらく数百億にも届くでしょうね。
Wow! Tens of billions of yen. I think 10 billion yen. How many dollars is that? That's like $100 million, right? Yeah. Ooh. Man, he's rich. $100 million. Damn. I swear that's enough money to live 7 lives. I'm pretty sure it is. At least, right? I mean, okay. How much money do you spend on throughout a life? I swear, like $100 million is enough for several lives. How much money on average? Of course, people spend more money than others. Obviously, rich people are gonna spend millions more money than poor people. And of course, there's babies who die when they're like 2 months old or something, right? They die as they're born. So, technically they count, and so they spend $0 because a 1 month baby. I guess their parents spent money on them, but that technically counts as parent money and not their own money, right? Like, I spent money in my life that is my own money, but the money that I used, like the clothes that I wore when I was 3 years old was not my own money, was it? It wasn't. That did not come from me. So there's that. But still, how much money does someone spend in life? But still, that money will come back to me again when I'm then forced to spend my children, and vice versa, and etc. And the small amount adds up over time, given that the average person will touch over $2.2 million over their lifetime. And a high income earner will touch over 6.7 million. It says to spend a bit of time creating a solid system to manage income and spending. Let's go with 2.2 million might be correct that someone spends over their lifetime, but let's go with 6.7 million. If Kinzo made that much, and let's do 100 million divided by 6.7, right? Or 100 divided by 6.7. You can just do that. That's 15 lives, man. That's 15 lives. That's nuts. That's nuts, bro. Alright. No man's rich. Damn. Like, if you gave someone, I don't know, about 10 million right now, anyone, if you gave them $10 million, that's enough money for them for their entire life, literally. And they could take like 2 million away and give it to their children easily, and it's still enough money for their entire life. It's nuts.
でもそれは綺麗な現金で揃ってるわけじゃないわ。
Oh right, so it's like it's spent on it's money like on different stuff, right? Properties and all that. It's not just ready cash, boom, ready to go.
お誕生会のケーキみたいに綺麗にナイフが入ってカットできるほど単純じゃないでしょ。
So you can't just go like father's funds, ready cash, all right, divided by 4, give it to the 4 siblings. You can't just be doing that. Okay.
姉貴の例えは面白いね。
Cutting a cake with a knife?
そうさ。ケーキの上にはイチゴやらチョコの家やらが乗ってて、綺麗に等分するのが難しいことだってあるだろ。
Right, like with chocolates on top of a cake, right? I mean, there's bound to be someone who eats more of the chocolate than other people do. So what do? You gotta split the chocolate evening as well, and the strawberries. Yeah, what the frick do you do?
それを加味してどういう風にナイフを入れるのか先に相談しておくのは大切なことだと思うぜ。
Okay, I'm not liking these knife metaphors. Stick the knife in. I don't like that.
それを当主様が存命のうちからさも他界なされたかのように声高に議論される皆さんの気が知れません。
Shut up, Natsuki. It's called thinking about the future.
あら、必要な話よ。だって遺産相続はその時点で直ちに行われなきゃならないものよ。ましてや栄光ある後宮家の財産は莫大。
Yeah, it's gonna take a long time to split the wealth.
事前に入念な相談が必要なことはお分かりでしょうが、当家の資産はあなたのご実家とは大違いなんだから。
失礼な。
Oof. They're beefing.
私の実家は関係ありません。
Damn. As Natsui resentfully responded in a low voice, the already dark atmosphere grew even more hostile.
予算買えば夏日さん堪忍な。
And Hideyoshi's trying to get in the way. They're beefing.
口が悪いのは許したってな。
Hideyoshi tried to smooth things over by glancing at both with a forced smile. That does not seem like a forced smile, or that's a terrible forced smile if it is. But it only resulted in making the hostility between Eva and Natsu even more intense. Bro, the hostility even existed since the dinner board, bro. They're already at each other's throats. Damn.
これ以上はお邪魔なようですな。
He's just like, I ain't here for this. Y'all wanna argue about money? I'm out. Hey, yo, I told you guys the details. You know, I think you'll live on for another 3 months. Peace.
失礼させていただきます。
He's I'm out. Bye. Y'all can sit here and argue all night. I ain't here for this. I got a life to deal with, you know? Nanjo rose from his seat and exited the parlor. This may well have been a normal act of courtesy expected of an outsider, but even so, his back was watched by several glances envious of his ability to escape. Bro, if I was him, I'd do the same thing. Like, I'm out. Hey, yo, I'm out. Yeah, I'm. However this discussion goes, I stand with Rosa, personally. After the doctor had exited and his footsteps had disappeared into the distance, Cross recrossed his legs.
つまりお前たちの言い分はこうかね。親父殿の余命は短い。遺産分配について早急かつ具体的な協議に入りたい。何を焦っているのかね。
Why aren't you so eager? If you're going to be the next head, why wouldn't you be eager for him to die? Why wouldn't you want to get his wealth, well, a lot of his wealth as quickly as possible? That's what I don't get. Right? Why is Rudolph so eager? A lot of questions that are fair to ask.
確かにお前たちの言う通り、後ろ宮家の財産を算定し分配するのは簡単なことではないだろう。なれば、じっくりと算定すべきじゃないのかね。お前たちは今晩のうちにもケーキを切り分けたいと焦っているように見える。
I see. So, Kraus is basically saying that rather than like distribute everything tonight right away, and that's hard to do. And you know, considering he's still alive, you know, we might have to give it a bit more time and spend several days discussing this. But Kraus lives here, so he's not in any rush. To be fair, when I think about it, while the rest will only comes here once a year, and by the time they come here next year, Kraus will have gone most of the wealth, wouldn't he have? That's probably his plan, isn't it? Hey, don't come after Rosa! Don't come after Rosa like this. What is this? Don't come after my Rosa. Hey, yo! Rosa, stand up for yourself. Hey, you could have gone against anyone, turned on anyone, but you're turning on Rosa, I'm standing against you. Speak, Rosa, speak. I'm giving you the mic. Facts.
それはいつでもいいことだけれども、お父様の具合が悪くなっていて、その日が近づいているというの。
Yeah?
先に話だけしておいても、それは請求とは言わないと思うし。
Wisdom, Rosa. Let's go. Tell him. I'm with you, Rosa, all the way. 100%. Agreed. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Rosa is speaking facts. Rosa sneaked a glance at Eva and Rudolph. As the youngest daughter in the family, being cross-examined by the eldest was harsh. Hey, Rosa, I'm with you. Frick this guy. Frick your older brother. I'm with you. What? Hey, you're gonna come after Rosa again? Hey, you there? Why wouldn't be her true opinion, huh? Are your opinions true?
兄弟で一番素直で綺麗な心を持っていたお前がそんなことを言い出すとは思えんね。
I think it's because she's the most honest and pure-hearted that she says that.
そこの二人に吹き込まれたんじゃないのかね。
Oh, Kraus. Oh no. You're not coming after Rosa like this. Nah. Oh, that face again.
よせよ兄貴。ローザだって兄弟だぜ。親父の遺産に公平な権利がある。関心を持つのは当然じゃねえか。親父だっていつかは必ず死ぬし、それは遠い未来の話でもない。
Damn, Rudolph. He's just putting it bluntly, isn't he?
むしろ兄貴が悠長すぎるくらいさ。まるで遺産分配から話をそらしたくて仕方がないように見えるぜ。
Ooh. Watch, Natsu's gonna come back. She's gonna say something. Natsu's gonna say something right now.
それはどういう
I
意味
freaking
ですか？
told you. I freaking told you. What do you mean by that? Okay.
主人にやましいところがあるとおっしゃいたいのですか？
まあ、夏日さん。
Hideyoshi's just trying to cool the scene down, but it's not working.
話は聞いておくなれ。
I feel like while all this is going on, while all this is happening, the rest of us cousins are in the beach, just like, wee, happy time, we're playing volleyball, wee, Maria-chan going like, oh, ah, wee, happy days. These guys are just like, ayo, serious discussions here. Listen to what we have to say, come on.
兄さん、今は大変強気だそうじゃない？そうよね。去年以降、空前の好景気で円は上がる一方、ドルが100円に至るのだって夢物語じゃなさそうよ。
Oh, right, because for them, at this time, it's 1986, right? So the dollar hasn't reached 100 yen yet, has it? Hmm.
それに、与党は来年頃に保養地整備法を成立させようって言うじゃない。今や日本中のリゾート開発会社がどれだけ軍資金を集められるかって奔走してるところよ。
Okay, what's the point you're trying to make?
詳しいじゃないか。これから日本には空前の好景気が訪れる。
Okay. So you're waiting for that boom? I don't get it. I don't know anything really about Japanese history in the 1980s or 90s. So they're basically teaching me here.
親父殿が後ろ宮家を再興した時と同じくらいの大規模な需要拡大の時代がね。
I see. And you want to be another lead in that cross? Is that it? You want to be like your dad, fall in his footsteps?
日本国民は死に物狂いで働き、高度経済成長を実現して世界で一番豊かな国民となり、我が世の春を謳歌するようになった。
Well, you sure are.
国民の消費は増大し、それを回収できる施設があぶく銭を手にする時代になったのだよ。今や国民のニーズは3種の電化製品ではない。スキー場、ゴルフ場、総合プール。
I see.
リゾートホテルにテーマパーク。
I see. So people have become so rich, so comfortable in their life. You know, entertainment has started to become important. It's not just about covering needs like food and water and a place to stay, but places to go to have fun. I get it.
数年前に開業したデルゼニーランドには
Wait, is that true? Wait, I gotta look this up. Holy crap, I've been recording for a long time now. wait, when did Disneyland open? Disneyland. Oh wait, what the hell? Oh wait, my internet was off. Whoops. Wait. Disneyland. Can't copyright. When did it open? 1955? That's right after the Korean War. But it said it opened just a few years ago. This is 1986. That's not just a few years ago. That's That's like 30 years ago. Oh wait, here we go. Its official name was changed to Disneyland Park to distinguish it from the expanding complex in the 1990s. It was the first Disney theme park. Disneyland Park. Maybe like I have to look up. Maybe I have to look up the Disneyland in Japan. Since its opening, Disneyland has undergone expansions and major renovations, including the addition of New Orleans Square in 1966, Mickey's Toontown, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, Disney California Adventure. What is all this crap? In 2019, but lands, I guess. When did it go to Japan? Maybe, I think I gotta look up Disneyland in Japan. Okay, wait. Let's try to look up Disneyland Japan. Oh, let's see if they have a Disneyland in Japan. Right? If it opened in the 1970s, maybe did it open Tokyo Disneyland? Oh my God, it's a thing. It's a thing. It's a thing. When was it made? 115 acre, 47 ha. Is that their thing? Is that what their measurements are in Japan? Theme park at the Tokyo Disney Resort in Urayasu, Chiba Prefecture, Japan, near Tokyo. Its main gate is directly adjacent to both Maihama Station and Tokyo Disneyland Station. It was the first Disney park to be built outside the United States, and it opened on April 15, 1983. There we go, boys. There we go. Disneyland opened 15th of April 1983, just a few years ago. Wow. So maybe what they're saying about Japanese history is actually true. It's interesting that they say it's the first Disney park to be built outside the US in 1983, April 1983. Wow. So it's been like, I don't know, 38 years since then? Damn. 38 years ago? That's also when God Valley happened in One Piece. Okay, I'm making connections that don't really exist. It's just a coincidence. Okay, Disneyland. Funny. I like that. I like how to avoid copyright, they went with Disney. Oh, excellent. Yeah, I bet. I've never been to Disneyland. I actually haven't. Because there's none near me. I think there's one in Paris, maybe. But I've never been to Paris. Or like France, I think. I don't know. If there's one in the Netherlands, I might go there. I don't think there is one. I think France might be the only country in Europe. Okay, let me look up again. Okay, I'm spending a lot of time looking up Disneyland park. A Disneyland in Europe. Do we have any Disneylands in Europe? Right, Paris. I'm right. I knew it. I knew I was right. I knew I had heard that the Paris had Disneyland. I knew it. So the closest Disneyland to me is the one in Paris. I might visit someday. Who knows? I do not have the money to travel to Paris Disneyland as of right now. I do not have the money, I do not have the time. I'm not like these guys. Sounds fun though. I might go one day before I die. Who knows? I don't know why I said before I die. It makes it sound like so depressing. Like like I'm gonna die in a second or something very soon.
あそこでは大人も童心に帰り家族で楽しむことができるんだ。かつて家族を顧みずに滅私奉公することだけが美徳だった時代はもはや終わろうとしている。我々は世界で一番豊かな国民としてようやくそれを享受できるようになったのだよ。
クラウス兄さんの読みは大したもんや。
I see. So you're saying it's not about, you know, okay, I see.
わしも数年前に聞いたときはそんなアホなと思ったわ。
But now you're starting to see that what he's saying is actually true.
でもな、G5 のプラザ合意聞いてから変わったんや。
I don't know what that is, but let's just go.
円はみるみる強くなり、地価はこれから天井知らずに上がるやろ。日本が世界経済の中心になる日も遠くはない。兄さんは時代を見る目のあるお人や。それだけは間違いないで。
So Hideyoshi's siding with Cross a little bit. Well, not necessarily siding with him, but like definitely definitely agreeing that he's making good points.
秀吉兄さんに同じだ。
Okay, Rudolph is joining in too. Okay.
兄貴は10年越しで時代を読めてるよ。その嗅覚は親父譲りだろうな。
I see.
大したもんだぜ。
He is the eldest son after all. But if he's able to read, well, in history, I guess. But maybe he's bad at reading the next year of Kinzo's life. Maybe he's predicted that wrong.
だが、親父と違って、ちょいと見通しのタイミングを読み違っちまったところはあるよね。
Okay.
兄さんは必ず日本が好景気を迎えると信じてあちこちにリゾート計画を起こし、そのほとんどで失敗し続けたわ。
They're failing. Ooh.
兄さんの読み通りの時代は確かに訪れつつあるけど、その時期を読むことには失敗したわね。
Damn. They're coming after him.
早すぎたのよ。そして焦って生産して結局は傷口を広げたわ。
So that's what Kinzo meant when he said that Cross thinks he's benefiting from spending two gold or 2 coins and only receiving 1 coin back. That's what Cross meant. He tried to sell everything off and just made the wound even worse. Because he only got 1 coin back, he's just making it worse.
本当に嗅覚が当てになって好景気が訪れることを読めていたなら生産するわけない。これって兄さんが自分で自分の才能を信じてない証拠じゃないの？
Damn.
失礼な。
Don't talk like that about my husband.
主人を侮辱するつもりですか？
Yikes. Natsui's forehead creased as she rose from the sofa. Oh, she properly rose. Eva, paying this no heed, stared at Cross with a confident smile. Damn! Eva, staying confident. Cross, who also maintained his confident appearance, told Natsui to sit down. Okay.
よさないか、夏日。昔からこういう言い方しかできないやつだ。少し落ち着きなさい。また頭痛に触る。
兄さんに才能がない証拠は私たちのすぐ近くにもあるわ。
Eva has no chill. She's still attacking.
だって兄さん、この島をリゾート化するって張り切ってたじゃない？素敵なリゾートホテルも建てて、庭園もきれいに整備して。私は素人だから分かりかねるけど、相当のお金を使ったんでしょう。
だからなんだというのですか？
Damn. She's getting red.
主人の事業はあなたとは関係ありません。
いいや、そいつは違うぜ、夏日さん。六軒島は兄貴のものじゃない。親父のものだ。
This is true. This is true.
もちろん建てたホテルは兄貴のものだぜ。なんなら、俺たちは今夜の宿泊料を払ってやってもいいさ。な、ローザ。
Rosa?
それはまあ。
Rosa, I stand with you. I stand with you. Whatever you say, I stand with you.
持ち合わせで足りるなら。
リゾート化できればこの島の資産価値は上がる。
You think? You really think?
支出がかさんだことは事実だが、未来に大きな収穫を期待できる。
You think? I mean, if whatever said is true, then a lot of your resort investments have failed. You think Rokkenjima will succeed? Man, good thing I've never had to take hard financial decisions like this, because I know some people do, and their lives must be awful.
そうなれば、結果的にお前たちにとっても有益なはずじゃないか。
それはわかるわよ。この島の価値が上がれば、それを遺産分配する時の私たちの取り分も増えるもの。もちろん、島や屋敷を4分の1ずつ切り取れとは言わないわ。それを算定したお金で解決してくれればいいだけの話よ。
そこまで分かっているなら、私の事業に何の不満があるんだね。
不満じゃねえさ。不安なのさ。第一兄貴、あのホテル、いつになったら開業するんだ？このままじゃ、俺たちの手垢だらけになっちまうぜ。
そうよ。大切な商売道具でしょ。確かに開業するまでずっと鍵をかけておくわけにもいかないわよね。少しは使って風通しを良くしないと建物は傷んじゃうもの。でも私たちが年に一度泊まるだけのゲストハウスって言うんじゃちょっと豪勢すぎやしないかしら。ねえ、ローザ。
What are they coming after Rosa? What does she have to do with the guest house? She's not the one that built the guest house.
そうね。あんなに素敵ならオープンしたらさぞや人気が出るでしょうね。
They're trying to get Rosa to say something she shouldn't. Right? Because they're trying to make this a 3-on-1 situation. Right? The 3 siblings against 1. But if Rosa decides to side with Cross, then it's gonna be a 2-on-2 situation, and then obviously Eva and Rudolph don't want that.
ああ、あなたが前に言ってたホテルってゲストハウスのことだったのね。
Well, yeah, I feel like that was kind of obvious. Kirye, get on with the discussion. You still didn't get it. Also, new expression. Let's go. Her head looking to the side.
立派なもんだろ?
Yeah, it is. It can work fine as a hotel.
ローザの言う通り、オープンできたら人気が出るだろうよ。
The lodging they had been guided to had not been constructed with the intent of building a guest house. It was originally constructed as a resort hotel. However, even though it had been completed 2 years ago, there was absolutely no schedule for it to be opened. Two years ago. Yeah. If you let that go more and more, it's the years are gonna pile up, and then it's gonna be like you spent a lot of money building a house, a hotel, and the hotel is getting older. It's gonna lose its value. I get their point.
兄さんのいつもの事業と同じよ。着目や企画はご立派。そしていつも途中で立ち行かなくなって何も回収できずに終わる。
Woo! Eva's still attacking. Still going in on the offensive.
この島をただ住むだけにしか使わないのはもったいないって兄貴の着眼は立派さ。そしてリゾート化してマリンスポーツやらフィッシングやらハネムーンやらを誘致して盛り上げようってのはなかなかいい絵だったと思うぜ。
Except we still don't have any of those. We just have a hotel. We don't have sports, fishing, honeymoons, none of that. And apparently the kids went to the beach, sure, but the beach was supposed to be only a place where Kinzo would go. So it's a bit bad as if you're trying to, you know, attract customers overall, other than the hotel, of course.
俺だって長男だったなら この島を何かに有効利用できないかと頭をひねったに違いないさ。
でももう出来上がってから2年も経つのよ。2年経って未だに開業のめどはつかないの？任せてる管理会社はどこ？
失敬な。
Natsu, he's still.
それは主人の手落ちではありません。主人の仕事を受けよう会社間でトラブルが生じているだけで、うちはあくまでも被害者です。
I see, that's your viewpoint then. Let's see if I can fix my screen. There we go. There was dust on my screen. I couldn't see Natsu's face properly. That was weird. Alright, you'll be able to see on the recording just fine, of course. My screen is not going to affect your screen.
しかしな、クラウス兄さんが任せてる例のとこ、あまり噂は聞かんで。
はっきり言ってあげなさいよ。不払い横領トラブルで計画が空中分解しちゃったって話。私たちの耳に届かないとでも思ってる？
Non-payment embezzlement? So this company is sus then. Oh.
裏も取れてるんだから。
何の裏だか存じませんが、事実無根です。
I don't know, no, it could be non-payment, alleged embezzlement. That's a big yikes. That's not what you want to be hearing.
観光業への新規参入には方々への根回しが必要になります。
Okay, I'll say this. Natsu is talking a lot for someone that isn't Cross. Let Cross take the lead here. You know, he's the one that's making, you know, these decisions. You know, you're just his. I mean, I'm not saying you're not helping him, but he's the main man. You know, he's the eldest son. He's the guy doing it. You're just helping him as his wife, who got into the family. So.
相手が信用に足りるかを測ることも大事です。それに手間取っているだけに過ぎません。
ホテルの完成が早すぎて勇み足になったことは認めよう。だが維持費がかかってるわけじゃない。やがて大きな意味を持つ布石だ。
嘘つけよ。生産したくても売れないだけだろ。観光ルートの確立してない何もない離島にやたら豪華なホテルなんて買い手がつくわけもねえさ。
Rudolph is attacking as well here.
それに事業に集めた融資はどうなってんだ
よ。維持費はかからんでも返せん借金は膨らむ一方や。すまんがクラウス兄さん、この島の開発計画の話ちょいと調べさせてもろたんや。正直こっちもええ話は聞かへんのや。
Damn, gross. Ooh, not great, man.
秀吉さん、確かに今の財政状況だけを見たらそういう印象を持たれるかもしれない。だがこれは先行投資なのだよ。その読みを誤り、これまでに多くの負債を生んでしまったことは認めざるを得ない。だがようやく時代が私に追いついた。
You think?
これまでに失った分はすぐに取り戻せる。
You think?
いや、それどころかこれまでの投資だってやがては私の元に戻ってくる。
I'll ask this one more time. You think?
そう例えるなら、放った稚魚が鮭となり肥えて帰ってくるようにね。
I don't know, man. I don't know. You seem confident though, so good for you, but I don't know.
それは認めるで。これから リゾート業界は空前の好景気を迎えるやろ。これまでの負債を埋められるほどかはわからんが。だがな、クラウス兄さん。これまで散々負け続けた兄さんが、どこから軍資金を調達したって言うんや。それも半端ない軍資金や。あれだけの穴を埋められる軍資金やで。
秀吉さんは何をおっしゃいたいのですか？
ああ、夏樹さん。ほんま怒らんといてえな。わしらも調べたんや。これまで負け戦続きのクラウス兄さんに、最近の強気な莫大投資を支えられるほどの融資を誰ができたんか調べたんや。
Right. What did you find? What did you find?
いねえんだよ。
Okay.
そんな後ろ盾は。
So how did he do it?
弱り目と逆に張るのがマネールーレットの鉄則だ。兄貴はこの界隈じゃちょいと知られた弱り目さ。
Right.
確かに時代は好景気を迎えようとしているが、これまでの兄貴の失敗等を天秤にかけて、その上で融資に値すると思う連中がいるのかって言ったら誰もいなかったのさ。
So how did Cross make all these investments then? There's doesn't make sense, does it? There's a hole missing. No, not really. There's a hole there. there's something missing.
ならね、そのお金をどこから調達したの？
We're suspecting you, bro.
ってことになるのよ。
ほう。興味深い話じゃないか。それで？
What do you mean story? You're the one who has to explain.
あなた、このような暴言をいつまで放置されるつもりですか？
座れよ、夏日さん。担当直入に言おう。兄貴は親父の個人資産を自分の事業に流用してる。
There it is. There it is. There it is, y'all.
これはほぼ間違いねえ。これが俺たちの誤解だってんなら、どうかぜひそれを解いてもらいたいもんさ。
Hey man, we've made the claim. Explain yourself. Kraus, explain yourself.
ルドルフ、流用なんてもんじゃないわよ。
Oh, it's not?
これは横領よ。
I mean, yeah, I guess in other words, embezzlement. Isn't that the same thing? Diverting funds for his own gain? Right? It's the same thing. It's embezzlement.
刑事告発できる立派な犯罪なんだから。
It is a crime. It is a crime. I mean, if it's true, allegedly, it is a crime. I mean, we are your siblings. You know, these guys are your siblings. You know, they don't want to rat you out to the police right now, but you got some explaining to do, man. What are you? Hey, y'all still haven't explained yourself. How is he doing these investments? It has to be embezzlement. Allegedly.
仮にも後ろ宮本家跡継ぎの後ろ宮クラウスに向かって信じられない暴言です。
I don't know why I'm saying allegedly. This is a visual novel. Like I don't have to make sure that I'm not going out of line. It's a visual novel. These aren't real people. These are just drawings. What am I doing? Alright,
暴言じゃないわよ。図星でしょ？ なんとか事業を成功させて、これまでの損失を埋めたいんだけど、その穴は広がっていく一方。博打の穴を、さらに大きく張った博打で埋めたいだけよ。その軍資金がすぐ近くにあったなら、手をつけるのは道理。
Let's see if Cross can defend himself here. He's being attacked on all sides. All of the siblings except Rosa. Rosa hasn't been really hard on attacking because Rosa, of course, she's respectful, you know. That's why we love Rosa.
はっきり言うわ。兄さんがしているのは横領よ。
She's being blunt about it. Straight up. Embezzlement, bro. Straight up.
お父様に対する裏切りよ。
Betrayal, embezzlement, that's it.
しかるべき決着がついた後には司法に委ねることになるでしょうね。
Oh wow, I thought they would at least like chill out on him a little bit because he's their sibling, but it's like nah, we're gonna tell the court, and you know, you'll be charged for embezzlement, and then your death will be even worse. Then you'll have to go to jail. Yeah, I'm just saying, bro. Woo!
そんな輩に後宮本家跡継ぎを名乗らせるとお思い？
ああ。
ユニコと書いて、当主様への裏切りとは聞き捨てがたい。この栄光ある後宮家の敷居をまたぐ資格はもはやあなたにはありません。
What is this air? Where is it coming from?
即刻ここを出て行きなさい。
Damn!
さあ、ほら。
Nazi, who had already reached the limits of her anger, shouted at Eva in a rage. She then pointed alternatively at Eva and the hallway, indicating that she should leave. Eva took out a folding fan and fanned herself with it, glaring maliciously at Natsuhi and still silently daring her to repeat what she'd said. However, her mouth was still smiling, curved in the shape of a crescent moon. In that unpleasant silence, Rosa gulped. Hey Rosa, I'm with you. This is scary. They're beeping.
ねえ、夏日姉さん。誰に向かってそんな口をお聞きなの？
Do I end it here? Is this a good place to stop? I mean, I've been recording I think for 2 hours now. I have been recording for 2 hours. I think I'll stop it there. I think I have to stop it there. We have to stop at some point. I mean, this argument can go on, will go on for a bit longer, I imagine, but I think we'll stop it there. I don't think we're here to see some more beef. I think we'll leave the rest of the beef for next part. This could have been split into two, but okay, y'all. I think this is probably the longest Umineko part, so hope you guys enjoy this. Man. This part will probably just be called the family's beefing or something, because this is hard to take. This is hard to take. Hopefully next part we'll see more of the kids just chilling, having fun, and we'll get away from this serious business talk. But man, I hope you guys enjoyed this part of Umineko when they cry, ladies and gentlemen. Things just got real. Things just got real. I was not expecting things to go this way this part, but things are finally starting to get to the meat and potatoes, to the main point. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I hope you guys have enjoyed these arguments as much as I have enjoyed experiencing them, and in general just enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed playing through this visual novel. I will see you guys next time for a continuation of this argument. I'm sure it's going to be good. And yeah, everybody. All right. Peace.